This is kind of like a 50-50. I'm kind of leaning towards this.
Did Albert tell you how he felt about the painting?
From the first moment he loved it. He was fascinated by it. But who could blame him? A little diversity, fresh air, a beautiful lady, and of course, on top of all that, he could finally do what he loved best: paint.
Which could be a surprisingly effective therapy.
It could have been. Unfortunately, these excursions have greatly intensified his seizures. They have become more frequent and extreme.
+10. Hey, that was good. So Albert had left on many occasions.
So Albert left on many occasions to continue working on the painting.
Exactly, Mr. Featherland. Every time he came back, he was like a different person. But unfortunately, his
more danger.
Albert was hurting himself. And on one occasion, he even tried to hurt me. It was unprecedented.
Do you think the painting caused it?
Not the painting.
But its subject.
Exactly. He was obsessed, right until that fateful day when he returned to us for the last time.
What exactly happened that day, Doctor?
It wasn't Hobart who brought his brother back that day, but two of his gorillas. Not literally, I mean. And Albert was in a terrible, terrible state.
What happened to him?
I don't like to talk about that, Mr. Featherland.
It could be vital to the case, Dr. Quetzal.
Oh, you're right. There's no use turning back now.
Ooh.
So, Albert's tongue was torn out, or cut off, I don't know exactly. And he was blinded in one eye, or rather, one of his eyes.
So you're saying Albert was brought back horribly mutilated?
Yes. And they didn't give any...
Dr. Quetzal is cold and professional, but he's also very confused. Maybe it's cruel, but I must exploit his vulnerability if I want to learn everything about Albert. Focus, confused.
Confused, huh? Maybe it's not easy for you to talk about it, but did you examine his runes thoroughly? You didn't believe Albert had an accident, right? The two fellows who brought Albert back, could you describe them? What do you guys think? 1, 2, or 3? He's confused. I don't know. No, I don't.
You didn't believe Albert had an accident, is that right?
Of course not. I'm not naive. I knew immediately that Albert had been severely battered, and I was sure it had been his brother, Hobart.
Well, we don't know that, Dr. Quetzal.
Would you defend a monster?
Take it easy, Doc. One of the most critical elements of my job is not to make assumptions.
You're absolutely right, Mr. Featherland. I'm sorry I got carried away.
It's all right. Happens to everyone.
Oh no. -20. Concentrate, Doctor?
Concentrate, Doctor.
I'm sure it was Hobart.
But why would he do that?
Maybe Albert saw something he could accidentally reveal.
To whom? The four walls?
To anyone.
I don't think it's that simple, Doctor.
You're welcome.
What happened then? How did Albert disappear?
A few weeks later, Hobart came to visit Albert one more time. Albert had been in terrible condition by then. We even had to...
What did Hobart do during the visit?
He didn't do anything. He just sat...
Couldn't you manage to draw anything out of...
Nothing. For a while, he was trying to signal something. Perhaps he was...
Do you think Hobart could have...
It's horrible to say.
How did he disappear in the end?
That's what's most eerie about it all, Mr. Featherland.
Did anyone see anything?
No one. We interrogated the staff.
Unfortunately, I have a hunch.
Oh, well, I'm glad I could be...
We understand, Doctor.
I give myself a 3 out of 5. Okay, Albert Wessler disappeared. We have a hunch about what could have happened. I'll take it.
That's quite
I think you understand why we kept it a secret. If it wasn't for Mr. Wessler's demand, we'd never let any of our patients walk freely outside our institution.
Then the,
Accident? Ha! We didn't believe it, not for a second. If someone got one of his eyes poked out, and his...
We believe you, Doctor.
I'd rather call it his room.
Thanks to the Wessler name.
Yes.
I hope you don't mind if...
That's not...
Well, that's, surprising.
I've never seen a cell like this before, that's for sure. I wouldn't mind living here myself.
It seems...
And a healthy dose of...
Mostly that, yeah.
Well, I smell... paint, ink, plaster.
What the dickens?
Unmistakable.
This place is bad for you, pal. But if you've already jumped...
I'm on it, boss bird.
All right. Oh, this is quite nice. Huh. Fancy bed. Fancy chairs. I like. And for a handful of waffles, the chicken police story. Can you... I'm not sure if you can open those, or is that for like an achievement? Oh, who the heck is this?
The style. It's very familiar to me.
You've been lonely for far too long, huh?
Not funny, Mark.
It is, a little.
So, it seems like Albert is the same artist who did the paintings at the brothel, and he's the same person who did the painting for Natasha at the Czar Club. So this, yep, he's linked to all of this. That just confirms it. But then, is there like a secret around here?
So this is an original album.
I think so. It's pretty good, I must...
You kept me out of it.
Sorry, little boy. Maybe next time.
Alright, let's back up.
You know, I don't think he had it so bad in here.
You mean apart from being separated from everyone you love in an ancient mansion filled with madmen?
You're right.
As always.
Good observation.
No way. Is this some kind of puzzle?
I don't think so. But we could still find something important here. A pattern.
Alright, let's back out first. I'm gonna look at the writing desk. Oh my gosh. Oh my... Where do I start? Pile of papers.
Scribbles. Newspaper articles. Study papers. Poems. Perfect chaos.
Just like the troubled mind of a troubled fella.
Yeah, but there's still a kind of order in it. It's just too intricate for you to comprehend.
If you say so, boss.
Identical twins. And looking at it, they may have easily loved the same woman. 2 men and 1 woman. Nothing good ever comes of that.
Well, I wouldn't say that exactly.
Of all the wild ones, Marty, please, stitch up your beak, okay?
Just use your imagination, old bird.
Alright. Letter.
Look at that. A letter.
New item. Okay. Let's check out the letter. Here we go.
Albert was madly in love with Natasha and would have done anything for her. I'm afraid he did exactly that.
What does it say? I know I don't exist. I don't exist because you don't see me.
Albert was
Oh, they don't translate it into, like, readable text. But I'm not what you think I am. Don't you think about me, do you? Never know. I think of you every day, every minute, always. In my dreams, I have become one with him, one soul. I know who I am thinking about, right? Can you feel it? I can't hold it in. Forgive me. The world is crashing down. The whole world is just rotting and rotting. Everything is rotting around me. I have to get out of here. Become one with my destiny. And one with you. Forgive me. Now... I'm just trying to make out a word with this, like, W... Wait, E-E... No, I don't think that... I don't think these bolded letters mean anything, right? Wait. Nah.
Albert was madly...
Maybe. Who knows?
What do you make of this?
Apart from the fact the guy was totally insane? I don't know. What should I?
That maybe we've been chasing the wrong person all this time, Marty.
What do you mean?
Everything will be revealed soon.
Why do you have to be so melodramatic all of a sudden?
If I'm right, this'll flip the whole case upside down.
What's that, Sonny? A blurb from some horrible novel?
I just have to think things through before I come to any hasty conclusions, Marty.
Ugh, you're killing me. So, what now? Where to?
Back to Clawville, where we can finally put all the pieces together.
You're driving me.
Wait. No, I didn't look at the wall. No. What? No. What? No.
What can you tell us about the woman in the photo we saw in Albert's
What
room?
are you doing, game?
Do you mean Miss Natasha
Aw,
Quetzalcoatl? Well, yes. I don't know much about her, but everyone heard her name and her voice around.
Did she ever visit this place?
Never. But if you ask me,
And Albert, did he mention?
constantly, it was obvious he had an affection for Miss Quetzalcoatl, but I wouldn't have thought for a moment he...
I wouldn't jump ahead, Doctor. Something else.
Do you think so? All this time...
Maybe they do, Doctor, but in my line of work...
In 99%.
Exactly. But this one typically...
If you say so.
Is this like... Are they gonna flip the script and say... Molly? Sonny's wife? Is behind all this? Because we haven't seen her at all. She is not here. She was in a picture on his, on his wall. That's it. So maybe the last person is Molly. Alright, I mean, it's kind of sucky they kicked me out of that room.
So, detectives, have you...
I'm afraid we have, Doc.
I would...
Well,
I hope...
not...
Exactly. Oh well.
So, escape.
Alright. So let us... Anything else? Oh no, that's it. Got a piece of...
Oh, I don't believe this. Those two again?
Oh,
Take him out. My car won't last much longer.
I got
Don't
this.
worry, Sonny. I was born to do this.
How many times have I played Time Crisis in Las Vegas? Oh, I gotta shoot the tires. I forgot.
Concentrate, Marty, for the God's sake.
Can you drive like you're not a fucking lunatic?
Shut up and shoot, you big feather pillow.
Reload.
Are you blind or what? Where did you learn to shoot?
Action. Gotcha.
Well, that was close.
A little too close for my taste. and it only strengthens my belief. Wessler is desperate. He knows if we survive, he's done for.
Well, come on, what did you work out? Will you tell me already?
Sure. Let's put the picture together, piece by piece. Let's start from the beginning. So, we got a case.
Oh, this is an item? Oh, so Natasha was holding on to a piece of a painting. But, what is this photo? Can I enlarge it? No, I can't enlarge it. Love letter. No, okay. Okay, so she was holding on to a piece of a painting. Let's connect these two. Natasha tried to show us the painting. Natasha needs to destroy the painting to hide what had happened to Albert. What?
Natasha tried to show us the painting.
Now we have a clue, right? Wait. Okay, I keep forgetting like what these are. This is an item. So that's Natasha, and then these are the two brothers. Okay. Boom.
And that painting would have shown us the way.
Wait, are you telling me that painting... Ibn and Albert Wessler. Albert painted Natasha so he met her to the corpse. To the asylum, where we can find out that Ibn killed Albert because he knew about the painting. The secret hideout. I don't know. I don't know. That's kind of far-fetched. Maybe. That's a fat no.
To Ibn and Albert Wessler. Albert painted Natasha, so he met her on more than one occasion.
Okay. Who do we throw in here? Ibn? Oh, it's a clue. Wessler's twin. No? Corpse with a wristband. No. Fatal love?
Which made Albert
fall in love with Natasha on a fateful night. He killed his brother so he could take his place in secret. No way. Wait a minute. You're... Take his place. Oh my god.
fall in love with Natasha. And on a fateful night, he killed his brother so he could take his place in secret and win Natasha's heart.
Oh my gosh. So you're telling me Albert... Interesting.
So what happens now?
The inevitable, Marty. We're going to the Wessler mansion to confront Ibn with the facts.
You mean Albert, right?
Yeah, exactly. And of course...
Do you think she knew?
Something stinks, Marty.
Too many coincidences, right?
Well, well, after 10 years, you did learn something, didn't you?
9.
You're right.
Huh.
What?
You just laughed.
What?
No, you laughed.
Ah, just leave it, Marty.
I'll be telling this to my grandchicks.
All right, pal, that's enough.
Grand chicks.
Okay. So, Albert fell madly in love with Natasha and decided to have her for himself.
And his best chance was to trade places with Ibn Wessler.
So that's why the torn out tongue.
Yeah, Ibn couldn't squeal even if he wanted to.
What a diabolical plan.
More like insane.
But why the messages then? Why the threats? Albert got what he wanted. He could have got away with it.
I'm not a psychologist, Marty, but remember what the doctor told us. Albert has a seriously injured mind and a split personality. I think his two identities were at war with each other.
So the messages were written by one of his personalities, consumed by jealousy?
Something like that, Marty. But we can only learn the whole truth from him.
You're right. So, are we going or what?
We're going, Marty, to finally finish what we started.
Well, if there's anything you'd like to do before, do it now, boss.
You're right, Marty.
Interesting. So Ibn Wessler, the guy we met in the beginning of the game, is actually Albert Wessler, his brother. Albert Wessler killed his brother so he can fall in love with Natasha. I didn't see that coming. I did not see that coming. Ooh, so we're outside the hotel now. Nice. Let's go talk to, Lewis.
Lewis became kind of part of the team in the end, didn't he?
You mean Leopold?
Ah, damn it. Did I mess that up again?
No, I'm just joking. You said it right this time.
Huh.
Leopold.
Hey, Lewis. You weren't awake all night because of us, were you?
I've never been this excited, Sonny. Seriously, it is a great honor to be part of the team.
Woohoo! Wait, what?
What is it?
You, Lewis,
Yeah.
you don't stutter anymore.
What?
Just now, you didn't stutter. Not
Yeah.
even a little.
Oh, I must be exhausted. It happens sometimes.
No, there we go.
And it's back.
So, thanks again, Lewis. You always get us out of trouble.
Come on, boys. Don't even mention it. It is me who is grateful to be a part of an adventure of the chicken police.
Okay.
Maybe
Hey, Sonny. Don't spoil his mood. He's so cute.
Pardon?
Nothing.
Let's go look at the dead shop.
Do you remember that case with the goat?
Which one?
When that demented wolf devoured the kids of a young goat mother, and in revenge, she cut open his stomach and filled it with rocks.
Do I remember? I'll never forget it. Hell, that was a slaughterhouse. As far as I know, she even took the remains of the kids with her. But how did that come to mind?
This was that shop. The goat mother was running it. They found the dead wolf in here.
This? This one exactly? Good gods.
Yeah, before it was closed down, when there was still some life here. Not even that now. Just the void.
Yeah. Spooky place, that's for sure.
Still, I love to live here.
Sonny, you're creepy.
I never thought I'd ever look at this place and think of it as home.
Life's weird, isn't it? I didn't think that after what I did to you, we'd work together again.
You mean when you shot me?
You know I had my reasons, Sonny.
Yeah. Have I ever, apologized?
I don't think so.
Then let's leave it.
Hey, I apologize for shooting you, Boss Bird.
That's okay, Marty. It happens even to the best of friends.
I'll remember what you've just said, and I'll never forget it.
Yeah? Well, don't try to take advantage of it.
Who, me? What do you think of me? I see we're ready.
You'll need a shotgun for this kind of deal, Marty. Maybe even that won't be enough.
Nothing to fear while Bertha's here. Even less because you're here too with Mr. Sinclair, of course.
Should I cry?
That would be nice for a change.
We are fully decked out here. We got Big Bertha, number 2, Magnum.
If our theory's correct, this photo will hurt more than a bullet.
That's the plan.
Ah, Her Majesty Bertha II.
My drumstick still hurts every time I see her.
Be glad you're alive. Bertha rarely leaves witnesses.
My drumsticks.
It's a little outdated, but I understand why you're so attached to it.
It can pierce the skin of a rhino, Marty, and the rust brings back memories. I'm a man of bad habits.
You know, sometimes I feel like I'm one of your bad habits.
Rest assured, Marty, you are.
Okay.
Do you think that'll be enough?
Enough evidence. Not in the slightest. That's why we go unannounced.
And with big guns.
Exactly.
I like this new Sonny.
There is no new Sonny. Just the old ones had enough.
You think you'll need your fake...
I never needed a...
What a punchline.
It's more like a kind of good luck charm. It reminds me of who I should be.
And?
No, Marty. Not really.
All right. Well, I think we're ready to head out.
I just realized. Ibn at the...
Yes, Marty.
That he...
Exactly.
It was almost...
Don't blame yourself.
Well, it's how we make...
Who knows, Marty?
Yeah, right. Do you think the asylum was in on it?
You know that reptiles...
He seemed like a...
Yeah.
Are you still talking?
Huh.
So, what's the plan? We shove the letter and our theory in his face and see what happens?
Something like that, Marty. I think our presence...
I really hope you're...
We have no other...
Do you think it's a love triangle? I mean, could Natasha love Albert as well?
Good question, Marty. But I don't think so. When I first spoke to Natasha, she told me she loved Ibn in her own way.
In her own way, huh? And could she love 2 rats in her own way?
Maybe. Maybe she even suspected the truth, but didn't dare admit...
Ooh, new location. Hello.
So, what do you think, now that it's clearer?
I don't know, Marty, but I believe Natasha didn't mean to be bad. Not intentionally, at least.
I'm not as sure of that as you are, boss. But we'll find that out pretty soon, I guess.
I think Natasha was very much aware that wherever she goes, disaster follows her. But it's not her fault, and she can't do anything about it. There are people like that.
Really? You don't say. Someone remarkably similar came to mind right now.
You mean me, right?
Who can even read minds?
Maybe you're right, Marty. Maybe you're right.
All right.
Look, Sonny.
Thanks, Pop.
I think we exhausted pretty much.
This fog's almost
Strange.
Really?
I don't know.
Oh, you're not getting ready to die, are you, old man? If we're going on a suicide mission, I think I should know.
Why, haven't I told you?
You're not funny.
All right. Well, let's see what's open to us. We have the Wessler Residency, a weekend house, Bubo's place. Let's go to Bubo. We got Ursula chilling. Bubo. Let's talk to Ursula.
Sometimes I think about what a hot and popular gal Ursula used to be. No hard feelings?
What can I say, boys? I have a big, soft heart.
You sure do, Ursula.
Would you like a nice hot cup of tea?
No thanks, we just came to say goodbye.
Why? You going somewhere? Traveling?
No, we're just visiting a nice place in the city.
Sonny's gonna die.
Shut up, Marty.
So it's a case. Well, be careful, boys. And I'm sorry I snapped at you the last time.
Ah,
You
it's
don't need to say that,
okay.
Ursula. We deserved it.
You're a good boy, Sonny. And Marty's a downright saint.
Oh, come on, Ursula. Stop that.
How is the old owl?
He's old and grumpy.